Hey, so I wanted to share a few quick points about why I think that the mission to build software that enables individuals, specifically individuals, building software that enables them to increase their abilities. Why I think that that's our main hope for preventing the potential negative outcomes of a sufficiently capable bad actor with advanced AI. So, the first point, it's about centralization. So, if we were to try to rely on a superhuman super AI to protect us from potential bad actors, you run into the problem of centralization. And there's many different things that could go wrong in a centralized system, but I think one of the biggest issues we'll encounter right now is the issue of trust. So even if we were able to overcome the necessary complexity of such a system and actually build something that's useful, we run into the issue of, will people trust that single system? And given the various things that have been happening in the world, I think it's hard to imagine many people putting their trust in a single system. The next point about why individual focused software is what will protect us is that such a software is actually much easier to build from a complexity standpoint. A single superhuman type of system, even with a massive Manhattan Project style undertaking, will have its limitations based on the amount of complexity that us humans can organize and effectively produce. While systems that are focused on the individual level require much less complexity. And that brings me to my third point about why individual focused software that enables humans with AI is what will protect us from sufficiently bad actors and their superhuman AIs. And that final point is that the individual focused AI maintains focus on the individual's desires. And this does require making a big bet on the fact that overall, I believe that humans desire what is best, not just for them, but for everyone. And where those desires start to get problematic is when they are aligned with undesirable outcomes. But if an individual focused software maintained a relationship with its user such that when the person wakes up each morning, they know that this particular AI has their best interests in mind, it becomes much easier for the person to trust the system when it says, you know what, I'm not sure if this new piece of information is true or false. However, when it comes to your individual desires, that is your desire to spend more time with family, your desire to make progress on these projects and realizing your visions for the future. When it comes to those desires, whether this information is true or false, it doesn't make a big enough impact for you to pay attention to. So, to better understand what I'm saying, the centralized superhuman AI would be required to differentiate between what's true and what's false for every piece of information. However, a suitable individualized system would only need to focus on whether or not a new piece of information is relevant to its user. So, just to recap, the three main points that I'm currently imagining as why we need individualized software that enables people with AI. The three key points are: it prevents reliance on a single centralized system. The required system becomes significantly less complex. And the system is trusted because the user builds a rapport with the system such that they believe that its recommendations are not only accurate but in their best interest. So that's a little bit about my background beliefs and why building smart connections is such an important mission for me. Thanks for listening.